Caught in Limbo fans, welcome back for another exciting edition of our Talent Tribute series. Today, joined by Laura Graver and Evan Jones, who appeared in episode 2, The Gratuity. Laura plays the role of Chloe, which we'll talk a little about here shortly, and Evan played the role of Mr. Dennis Short, who he'll be talking about as well. So Laura, I'll kick it to you first. You both have seen the show. You saw episode 1 prior to any involvement with episode 2. And I guess my first question is, once you see the episode, what are you thinking about this?
I thought it was really funny. I liked the writing in it. It had I think both of us said that it had a Seinfeld feel with the just the dialogue and the humor, and I really enjoyed it. Ryan Palmer, who is also involved in the show, is a friend of ours, and so he sent it over to me, and I was like, oh, this is funny. I like it.
How about you, Evan?
Same thing. I thought it was very funny. I thought it was clever. Like Laura said, it had like a Seinfeld kind of a vibe to it. And it was also fun to see, I felt like we knew almost everyone in the show, friends of ours from the theater world and the acting world. So that was always nice to see them flexing their acting muscles.
And Evan, you're from Boston Spa, Laura from Del Mar, so you both are lifelong Capital Region residents. Evan, Dennis Short is an interesting kind of cat. Plays the role of a principal, and you had to really fiddle around and have fun with his character. Talk a little about Dennis Short and what you kind of liked about his overall demeanor.
My approach to him, I wanted to make him different from any other character that I saw in episode 1. I wanted to make him a little more quirky, a little more odd, a little more strange. And when you're working alongside Steve Maggio, who is the other lead in the show, it's easy to make him uncomfortable. And I felt like the script combined with some of the acting choices I made, hopefully that will come across very well to the audience when they see the show.
And Laura, you play the role of Chloe, and really, I thought it was you both did an incredible job with your characters. But Laura in particular, you really had to start at one end with Chloe and then take it to the complete opposite end, all in a span of not a couple of minutes. Talk about Chloe. Did you enjoy playing her, and what were your challenges with that character?
I loved playing her. It was so much fun to play her. Ryan and I are very good friends, so playing such a strange dynamic for our friendship with the two of those characters was a lot of fun. And you know, her arc it felt very quick because of the time in which we shot it. It was a short time, but yeah, she goes from just feeling very lovey-dovey and so like heart eyes to something much different. And I think that the arc is very funny. And I think when people see the episode, they'll start to see why, you know, she goes from being so much like all into this relationship to question mark.
I know, foreshadowing that question.
So I had a lot of fun with that. That was a lot of fun.
And you both have experience both on screen and on stage, and you guys being involved in the second episode just made it that much better. So we really appreciate you doing it. And I guess, does the show have potential? What do you think? The second one is definitely better than the first one, I feel. But I guess, let's get your take. What's the potential of this show?
I think it does have a lot of potential. It's kind of like, well, where, you know, I feel like it can only go up from here. I mean, it's just the medium that we're working with. Also, everybody's in their house right now, so it's a great time to watch, a fun web series. It has for me a feel of a cross between maybe Seinfeld and a little bit of There's some Schitt's Creek in there with its kind of, we're all sort of a little pathetic, where it's a bunch of characters together that we're all just a little bit pathetic, which I really love about it. So I think it has great potential, and I kind of can't wait to see what happens next with these characters.
And also, anything involving us has limited potential. So there's that.
And I agree. Absolutely true. So June 4th, we're scheduled for our premiere of episode 2 at the Spectrum in Albany at 6 p.m. We're hoping that we're able to do that, depending on the way the world works. We might have to do an online release, but either way, we're excited. We're excited to release it, and we're excited for people to take a look at the second episode. And again, Laura from Del Mar, New York, and Evan from Boston Spa, we appreciate you being involved in episode 2. You guys did an amazing job, and I can't wait for you to see it. We'll talk to you soon.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Steve. Have a good one.
You too.